selection.
Welcome to the ride. I hope you brought your camera. Oh, that's right. You don't do that sort of thing. Well, you'll have plenty of opportunity to grieve your loss when you get down to the floor you've selected. Now, how many people will be playing? One player? Good. Competition only slows down the game. Are you a first time? Welcome back. We may tease you a lot, but we've got you on the spot. Welcome back. You should be typing in your name now. Oh, to you too, Tiger. I need to remind you that your buzzer is the letter B. Hope you don't get cremated. Bye now.
Time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack the Ride is sponsored by the Plastic Mortician Association of Beverly Hills. It's never too late for a nip and tuck. And now, here's your host, Cookie.
Hey, how are ya? Let's get this game started before somebody pulls the sheet up over your face. Okay, let's ride. But hey, keep it down. You can wake the dead. Hey, buzz in to select the value. We're calling this one Iron Maiden opened and Death closed. You ready? Let's go. If there were a Megadeth at a Megadeth concert, what most likely occurred? An epidemic disease, a natural disaster, a nuclear war, or a shredding guitar solo? Go get it!
Okay, the next freak who jumps on stage during my solo gets a nuclear bomb up his ass! I mean it!
Megadeth is a unit used to represent 1 million deaths during nuclear war, but I think the only venues that hold that many people are in Brazil. Okay, buzz in and lock out. Alright, that's alright. Okay, here's your category. Mythology's Funniest Deaths, Part 4. Okay, play ball. Which of these activities might the Greek tragic figure Icarus have done that would have foreshadowed his death? Eat lots of Go for it! Icarus made a pair of wings out of wax and feathers. When he flew too close to the sun, his wax wings melted. But you know, it gave him a smoother and silkier death than shaving would have. Alright, buzz in for the cat. Here's your category. You'll miss me when I'm dead and gross. Alright, dry your eyes and complete the following sequence. Denial, anger, blank, it's yours if you want. According to the famous model, the third stage of dealing with death and dying is bargaining. And the final stage is patting down the dirt. But you probably knew that, didn't you? I mean, you've gotten the last 3 questions right, so you obviously know a lot about death, huh? That's kind of creepy. Do you consider yourself to be one of those goth kids? Hit your buzzer to choose the value of the next question. Oh, nice picking. Oh, get out of here! It's time for a dis or dat question. And this dis or dat questions category is, I was dying up there. Now I'm gonna list 7 movie titles, and for each one I want you to tell me if it starts with dead or starts with fatal. You're gonna get some money for each right answer, and you lose cash for a wrong answer or any you don't get to. Okay, you have 30 seconds to get all of them. And here we go. Again, starts with Presidents. Attraction. Oh, it's society. Man walking. Beauty. And don't wear plaid. Thing of beauty, let's see your new score. Alright, there it is. Let's keep moving. Alright, it's time to choose the value of the... Okay, nice shot. Here's your category. Did Snow White have a bat mitzvah? In accordance with Jewish ritual, when someone dies, immediate family members must sit Shiva for a period of 7 days. According to Jewish tradition, if Snow White's wicked stepmother is sitting Shiva, what does she have to do with her mirror? Cover it, break it, clean it, or talk to it? Take it! While they're sitting Shiva, mourners are supposed to cover the mirrors so that vanity does not interfere with the mourning period. The wicked queen also has to give up her comfy chair and sit on a box. Hope she kept the apple crate. I like to call this category, his whole life just went down the toilet. Okay, you ready for this question? $39.97 is on the table. Here it is. If you flush your dead goldfish down a toilet in Peru, which of the following will happen? He'll swirl down clockwise, he'll swirl down counterclockwise, he'll go straight down without swirling, or it depends on the toilet. Go get it! Clockwise. Well, why don't you just stick your head in and find out? The correct answer is... Although many people say that toilets flush in the opposite direction in the southern hemisphere, the direction of flow actually depends on the direction the pipe in the tank points. Alright, bang your buzzer. I think we can work with that, and here's your category. Some old ladies should eat cat food. Okay, this is a fill in the blank, so buzz in and type your answer when you know it. Now pay attention and take a listen to this autopsy report.
The cadaver is an old lady I know. She has an enormous bump protruding from her stomach. My God, she swallowed a horse, inside of which is a cow, and in the cow's mouth is a goat, and a dog, and a cat, and a bird, and a spider!
If the tape hadn't run out, what would you have heard the coroner find inside the spider that the old lady swallowed? This could be it. According to the gruesome children's rhyme, the old lady swallowed a fly and a bunch of other animals. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. Perhaps I'll vomit. Now select the highest value and...
Bingo.
I saw a movie late last night and it just scared me shitless. S-C-A-R-Y, S-C-A-R-Y, S-C-A-R-Y. I think I soiled my britches.
Welcome to Scary! Remember to hit your buzzer when the letter you're looking for lights up. If you get all 5 letters, you win the cash. Alright then, let's go. Knives inflict blank wounds. You got me! Murder backwards. Right, Rob! Got pig blood dumped on her. Scary! Intruders might set off your burglar blink. Wake up! One more letter and the bonus is yours. Famous psycho scene. You're clean. Scary tale you weave. The yarn. Bingo. Ooh, scary. Can you say bonus? That's what your current score looks like. Let's keep going. Okay, hit your buzzer and try to snag the highest value. This one's called... But caning an American boy is just barbaric. Here we go. If capital punishment were only legal in the world's capitals, which of these could not happen to you? Getting the chair in Canberra, getting hanged in Havana, getting beheaded in Buenos Aires. It's yours if you want it. Istanbul's not the capital of Turkey. Ankara is. And besides, a turkey injection probably wouldn't kill you. You'd just be really sleepy. Hit your buzzer to select the value you want. Oh my God, you're a millionaire. All right, here's a category. Farming is so goth. Okay, you know that thing the Grim Reaper carries? I never know how to pronounce that word. With which of these words does this word rhyme? Bitta, Lethe, tithe, or Rethke? Go for it! Scythe rhymes with tithe. but I still like to call it the Grim Reaper's big scary pointy thing. Okay, select the value of the question. Excuse me, I think you just stepped in roadkill. Alright, when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen, buzz in. And don't forget, figure out the final bonus question, and I'll give you some extra cash. Alright, put it in gear, we're going. Pitcher and catcher, and assault and blank. What's the intersection between these two?
Score!
Slang for money and blanking butter. Thin layer and movie. Disagreeable person and blank box. Electricity and booze. And eraser material. To take advantage of, and the blank of human kindness. Okay, it's bonus time. What do all the correct answers have in common?
Are they all major industries of the Bahamas? Birth control methods? What really killed Kennedy? Things the old lady ate.
Rash and burn. Speaking of expiration dates, your time's up. All right, there it is. Let's keep moving. It's coming up. Rock, rock till you drop. Let's see that question. Which song title best describes the Hindu funeral custom of sati? The Beatles' Happiness is a Warm Gun, The Supremes' You Keep Me Hanging On, Blue Oyster Cult's Burn, Take It. No, once you see the answer, I think you'll agree there'd be nothing soft about it. In case you're wondering, the now outlawed practice of a widow throwing herself on her husband's burning funeral pyre is called sati. And once the widow's all burned up, she'd be sooty. All right, buzz in for the cash. How can I put this? Well, here's your clue. In other words, he died. I bet I know what this one's about, but I'm not telling. Here we go. final score! Pathetic.
Tickets for her and a friend to a Spice Girls concert, $80. An autographed jersey of his favorite athlete, $240. The latest video game system, $150. Surveillance photos of their mom's new boyfriend with another woman, $400. Every other weekend of your children's undying love, priceless. Money can't buy your kids' love, but with Platinum Credit Master, you can charge it.
Tonight on Investigative Copy.
Until recently, this sleepy Ohio town was primarily known as a test market for Olestra products. Now, religious fanatics are making a pilgrimage here to witness the miraculous weeping anus.
I was just watching TV and I felt a rumbling in my gut. Tried to make it to the toilet, but whoop, there it was.
It's beautiful. I think it's a sign from God.
There are no words to describe this man's wondrous anus, blessed by our holy Savior.
But is it really a sign from God?
I've been here for 3 days, and the anus seems to weep at regular intervals, but they're almost too regular.
I actually bottled some of the tears of the anus, and quite frankly, they have no healing properties.
I'm just a guy who likes eating chips and watching TV.
The Ohio weeping anus. God's miracle or Satan's curse?
Tonight.
Here's the story of two very lovely ladies and their far-out righteous groovy old man. Went to a party in the 60s, threw their keys into a punch bowl, and then each lady went off with a fella other than the one with whom she came. 9 months later we became a family, bought a groovy hat, and then we changed our name to the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos got those non-traditional alternative family blues. Being a father's never easy, especially when you don't know whose you are. But we're so proud our seeds were intermingled, and it really helps to have the extra car.
Can I have an advance on my allowance?
Ask your father.
Which one? I love you, moms and dads.
Make sure your parents sign the permission slip.
With 4 parents, I'll need a bigger slip.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
Good night, honey.
We're the Swabbaroos. The Swabbaroos. With mom and dad and mom, there's no way we can ever lose. Swabbaroos.
Hey, that turned out pretty well.
Bring nature to your bathroom with
twigs and leaves.
Very natural toilet paper made of
twigs and leaves.
It's not post-consumer content. It's not recycled paper. It's not even paper. It's just
twigs and leaves.
We collect from the forests of
America.
Back in the natural days, before there were real bathrooms, before there was toilet paper, they used
twigs and leaves.
Pick up a sack today, now with 50% fewer thorns. Not for use with actual plumbing systems.
Hey folks, Crazy Ernie here, inviting you to come on down to Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. It's my 3rd anniversary blowout. That's right, I've got insane deals on wall-to-wall, large cap, small cap, shag, bond, Stainmaster, and concentrated healthcare. I must be out of my mind. I got active managed, I got no load. I got free installation. What must I be thinking? You want diversified international? I got them babies too. I'm mentally unstable. How about an IRA? I got regular, I got Roth. I got direct from factory outlet in every color. Crazy Ernie's Discount Carpet and Mutual Fund Emporium. I'm a threat to society as we know it.
Playing solitaire on the computer is fun, right? But it's hard to remember all those rules. Now there's a computer card game that gets back to the basics.
52 Card Pickup 2000.
That's right. 52 Card Pickup 2000 does all the work by throwing the virtual deck all over the virtual room.
Whoa! There are cards all over the place.
You know what to do next.
Here's the 4 of clubs under this couch. I'm gonna pick it up.
Wow, there's 3 or 4 under this table. I'm gonna pick them up.
You can play by yourself or set up exciting tournament play. With your web browser, you can even play other people across the internet. It's simple, it's repetitive, it's
52 Card Pickup 2000.
You'll wonder why you ever owned a real deck of cards.
Mom and Dad, pack up the station wagon and bring the kids to Cubby Wadsworth's drive-through zoo. My name is Cubby. I have a zoo. You can drive through it. It's the only drive-through zoo in the whole tri-state area. It's perfectly safe. Sure, the animals are wild, but the exhaust fumes tend to make them listless. There was that time, though, when those lions ripped open the sunroof on that Hyundai like they were peeling back the tab on a pudding pack. Whoa. But what the hell? You sign the disclaimer, you take your chances. We've got monkeys, we've got zebras, we've got all sorts of exotic animals like goats and stuff. Whatever the big zoos have or don't want anymore, we have. We've even got an elephant. He's not looking too good. So you better hurry up and get down here to Cubby Wadsworth's drive-through zoo. Off Old Route 2, right next door to Cubby Wadsworth's Grill. We'll scrape off whatever's on your grill and cook it up for you real good. Baboon's mighty tasty with a slab of melted cheese on it.
This week on Rent-A-Cops.
Yeah, we got a call for backup over at the gymnasium.
Rent-A-Cops takes on the mean sidewalks of Jackson Community College.
It's homecoming weekend. They needed some extra crowd control.
Hey, is that an open container? You can't just walk around with that. Hey, you can't pull that out. Get back here.
Okay, in pursuit of 3 underage drinkers. Oh, they hopped over a fence. I lost them.
Hey, you! Will you turn that down? You got some complaints. Hey, you!
They're throwing eggs! They're throwing eggs at me! I'm hit! I'm hit!
Rent-A-Cops, what they gonna do?